Slayer Nukes here. A little bit off topic today. Uh, Got to get away from that black fatigue, them and all them. Just in the mud too much. You got to clean yourself off and put your mind on something else, or you'll go crazy. So I want to talk about something else. This new grift is coming around, and of course the blacks are latching themselves. They're trying to, but it's not working out for them. But it is the new. I hate the little hats people. Okay, and I think we all do, and we all have a right to criticize them. And we don't have to support them, but we also don't have to support fucking Islam. If you don't support the fucking Israel, the Jews, you do not. That doesn't mean you have to support fucking these turkey bombers. These fucking people that like to. I watch my words here. What I'm trying to say. But yes, he's Allah Akbar, boom. You know, those motherfuckers. Fuck them too. Screw them too. Screw all of those people over there. Okay? And that's what I don't get. If you don't like Netanyahu and all these people, doesn't mean that you don't have to choose either side. I hate it. It's so stupid. They're both fucked up organizations, and we don't know who's telling the truth. So I hate these people think they know who's telling the truth. They're calling it a genocide, right? But we really don't know. We don't know if they're lying or not because these Palestinians they brainwash their kids into hating the other people on cartoons and shit like that. And now we have this big wave of everybody's trying to be a detective for the youth. And this girl here, she's a Candace Owens wannabe. Her name is Nadia For Real. All right, and she's part Cubana. She'll make sure you know that because in the United States, you got to pull out your little Hispanic card. I could do that too if I wanted to, but I'm not because I'm white, you know, and she is too. But, you know, that's what these people do. I hate it. Like Destiny, he tries to do that too. Well, yeah, that's the Puerto Rican coming out. You're fucking white. Shut the fuck up and be proud. Be proud to be part of the greatest fucking thing that ever happened to the universe. We're like the minority of the earth, but the best fucking thing to ever fucking happen to it. Think about that. Think about that. Don't blacks and Chinese make up like the biggest population of the world? But yet the blacks have contributed nothing to earth. Think of that. Think of that. Who is like the minorities of the world? Like Native American, like the Aboriginals and white people, or like the smallest population in the earth, and have contributed the most to society, culture, and things. And then people want to talk, you know, that's why people hate on certain people so much. That's why the Afro people, they hate because they're trying to compete. They are living in they know it. They are living in a world where they are having to compete at such a fucking high status. You're talking about people who invented the microwave, electricity, build rockets, airplanes, the computers they're using, the internet, the video games, everything in entertainment, fucking comedy shows, anything you want to go out and enjoy, a movie theater. They don't have none of that shit where they come from. None of that. None of that. They don't have entertainment. They don't have ballet dancing. They don't have ice skating. They don't have skiing. They don't have skateboarding. They don't have none of that. Who invented all of this stuff for everybody to partake into and enjoy? We did, okay? Well, I hate to say that as a collective because it's not a we thing, but people are making us turn into a we thing, right? It's like, okay, we're all individuals. I've never been a part of a collectivism because I don't believe in that shit. I'm responsible for my own actions, my own talent. God gave me my own talent in my own way of my own artistic abilities to do things. And I would never let another man take credit for what I do. But yet, you know, you get these simple-minded, these simpletons who they see one guy do something. Michael Jordan slam dunk, so we all slam dunk. You know, it's so fucking stupid. And I know I'm off track, but I'm going to get to this. And so this is what it is. It comes down, and it all ties back into grifting. Grift. That's all these fucking people do. Now, you can see this lady. She looks just like Candace Owens. Look at her picture down here. It's monkey see, monkey do, man. That's what the world has turned into. She's got her hair done just like her. And I'm not trying to knock her. She can do her thing. But I just want to expose people like this. because she is. I used to follow this channel because I like psychology, and she was giving takes on how to do psychological studies and read people and stuff like that. I've been studying that for a long time, body language and things like that. And she just came up on my channel. But then all of a sudden, after Charlie Kirk died, she started popping up in my feed, and I noticed a thing going. And I was one of the ones too that also said something felt like strange about Charlie Kirk's death, right? And something was off-putting. And yes, his wife did act strange. But these fucking conspiracy theories are not helping anything. They're not helping the conservative side of things. We have a shooter. They caught him. Whether he did it or not, or whether he got help, we don't know. But was he a loony leftist? Did he say he did it? Yes, he did. Is he dating a transgender? Yes. Go follow Cinema Shogun, that big chunky fat ass dude. He'll tell you everything, and I call him that because he's another one that I think will fold his cards in a minute during this movement. He does a good job putting on the news, but I'm sick and tired of these people. Every single channel I go to, they're so soft, and I feel like they're all fence sitters. I feel like none of them will take any action, or none of them will take any action. It's all about them getting their clicks and views, and whatever they can fucking milk. Like he has like, oh my God, the EBT wars. He's got like 30 videos of that shit already. Like, come on, dude. Like, I guess whatever. Somebody's got to do it. But I'm just tired of every single channel. Not even just these small YouTubers, but it's also the mainstream media. All they're doing is telling you things to make you mad and get upset. But none of them have any suggestions. None of them are really calling out specific people and trying to form a collaboration with anybody else. This is all me shit. And I'm quite tired of it, man. Where none of them are getting to the core. I will tell you a few people who are doing that is Nick Fuentes, which I don't agree with everything he says. Another one is, and that's why they hate him. That's why Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens both hate him, because he's still in their limelight. And you can see he doesn't care about that. He was one of the first people to get kicked out, along with Alex Jones. Alex Jones is actually the first one to get kicked out of all of this. Okay? And you have some other prominent figures. But then you have these little channels popping up. They're just in the rotation saying the same old things. I hate the U's. I hate the U's. I hate the U's. Don't we have more grounded problems to deal with? This is a culture war. You guys have to understand. And in order to win the culture war, we have to replace some of these people at the top. Like, who's that? Louder with Crowder? What a dork. He's a big Canadian dork. He's like a 6 foot tall, goofy guy who has no bass. He has like the most feminine voice. He says he's a comedian. We have to get stronger, more manly people in the front. And stop these old people. We have to get rid of these old people too. These old ass people who cannot connect with the youth. That's why there are certain people like Nick and Myron Gaines. I hate to say that. I think he's just a grifter. But people like that are connecting with the youth, and that's why they killed Charlie Kirk. That's why he was so vital. Okay? And all these other dorks. And I don't know why I'm still even on this page about her, but this is it. Enough. This is what I want to say. All this squandering about the U's. Okay? Who gives a fuck? Who cares about these fucking people? And I get it. While, we're having to fight their proxy wars, and we do need to talk about that. But all these little channels with little drama, just talking about the wife over here, and they're trying to figure out this. They're trying to find out if the wife was cheating on him and all this stupid shit. Who fucking cares? We need evidence from the FBI. And this fucking grifter, this is the main reason. Because this bitch right here, who is the biggest black grifter of them all, she is the grandmother of them all, Candace Owens. And she's married to a white man. She has white babies. And that's I understand. But she is the master grifter. She is the beginning, the front runner of the Afro-conservative grifters. She is the reason why all of them jumped on the conservative soul train. Even though I don't put her in the same category as the rest of them. I don't, because I think she's very genuine about it, and I think there's a few of them that are and it were, but most of them they will turn on you. They will change. They will turn on you in a heartbeat when they're tired. Now, Candace Owens, I'm not really sure if that's true, because like I said, who she's married to and who she has kids for, I don't know, but I don't know. She's also used my racisms too as a thing, but she didn't use it in a bad way. She did it, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe she did do it to get attention, and but she had a good message behind it. I will say that. But like I said, she is the master grifter, and now she is taking Charlie Kirk's death, and people, she's just taking anything and running with Charlie Kirk's death. Oh well, like for instance, she's thrown all kind of lies out there, like started some shit and about like his microphone exploding or something like that, when we know that's not what happened. Yes, it looks like he did get shot in the back of the head. She wasn't the one to point that out. A ballistic person was. A ex-military guy was the person to point that out. And I think it's important that that people stay on that, on the FBI, and make sure they do their job. But I'm so tired of hearing about the Epstein Files. Listen, guys, who gives a fuck about the Epstein Files? This is what I'm going to tell y'all. I really believe the President of the United States cannot touch that. For whatever reason, I've said this before, maybe his life or his family is at stake. I'm telling you, if y'all know these people are in charge of things, then what makes you think the Trump, he has to kiss that wall right now? Do we want him to do it? No. Should we turn on him? No. No, absolutely not. And that's what people like this little witch is doing. People like this little witch is doing. They are causing division, causing strife inside the right, on the right, because they're not getting what they want. That's why we need to repeal the fucking Constitution for female votes. Feminism has destroyed the United States completely. It has destroyed it. It has ruined it. It has broken households, broken families. These young men that are growing up have to fucking look at women that are fucking nothing but whores online. I think girls between 10% of girls between the age of 18 and 24 have a fucking OF. That's fucking disgusting. Disgusting that young men are having to deal with that. It needs to be illegal. Also, we need to repeal the vote. I say that I used to say that lightly, because I know that there are some smart women who can control their emotions and make a logical decision based on their vote. Matter of fact, I don't think it should be really just just stop women from voting. I just think there should be a test, an IQ test, to see if you can vote, because there's also all of these gay men who vote just like the feminists do. All of these gays, they're led by their emotions, just like blacks. All of these people are sensitive. That's why they all support each other. They're sensitive. They're fragile. They're all like women. They let their emotions make their decisions for them. Gays, black men, Islam, and women. They're all in the same group. They're all sensitive. You can't trust them. Their emotions, they outlash. It's like they're always on their fucking period or something. They're like they have the coping mechanism of a little child. Most of them do in the United States. Now I could say that there's other cultures where other women are a lot more mature. Like I will say, some places in Latin America have a little bit more control, more mature, and because they have a better culture and know their place. United States has spoiled these bitches where they think they are fucking men now. and they still can't compete in sports. It's obviously there's a biological things that they don't have that we have, and they have their own strengths. But making decisions on this kind of level, just imagine one of them just having being control to the nukes. With all these crazy little loony conspiracies they come up with, and all the little drama and all the little gossiping, well, what if their emotions get controlled and they just start blowing shit up, start sending the military every fucking where, because they're mad. And that's sorry, that's just how it is. And that's why men are designed to take care of women in a certain way, and women to take care of men in another. Because women are more emotional creatures. They're more in tune with their, how do you call it? I'm trying to think. I don't know. More on a like a um, molecular level when it comes to detailed sensitive things. Like I say, like that, something of that nature, where they're not so in tune to everything logic and physical as us. Um, a lot of them, more of them, especially like when it comes to spiritual things, more of them are in the church. They're more in tune to those kind of things, and that's why a lot of them who aren't Christians are involved in witchcraft, because they're more in tune. They're more in intuitive to the spirit world, and getting involved with things like that, and getting in with these little micro feelings. They get in their little micro feelings, things that men just tone out, right? We just kind of let that shit go and just kind of keep, because we know we have to keep moving on. Uh, and nobody's gonna feel sorry for us too. That's one thing. As men get hurt, if you don't have somebody there to love you and help you, nobody, this world doesn't care about you. But if they see a woman out there in the fucking streets, the hot streets, she's suffering, everybody's gonna go to help her. It's not like that with men. Oh, well, you shouldn't have fucking did whatever he did to get out there on the streets and homeless, piece of shit, he should have went to work. You see a fucking woman out there, oh yeah, it's a different story, isn't it? So yes, we're not equal. We are not made equal. We are not made equal. And another thing is, women cannot be drafted to go to the military. So why the fuck should they be at the same? Why should they be able to vote? If they are going to vote, then their vote should count half as much as ours, because we are the ones that have to go to war and risk our lives. Women don't. They get to stay home, and if they want to, they can get a boyfriend while you're off at war. That's happened so many times in the past. Men got drafted, went to war, and then the men never see their family, writing them letters. They don't get a letter back because she didn't fucking his friend or somebody or his cousin back at home. Sorry, but it's true. And if you're a woman listening, I'm sorry. You need to accept the truth. And if you are one of the conservative people, then you need to go ahead and take one for the team. And just know what I'm saying is right. And any other man is saying is right. It's either we up the scale for voting. You have to pass not just an IQ test, but an educational test, to where you have to know about economics. You have to know about foreign and domestic trade. You have to know about the 3 branches of the government. And we have to make it a way where people can't just cheat and go in there with the answers. And we need a license. You need a license. Just like you need a driver's license, you need one to vote as well. Look what happened to you, New York, just now. Oh my God. A bunch of people that hate America were in there fucking cheering for this communist. Now he's in there screaming. I'll have to make a separate video on that. Like I said, I'm not going to show y'all any videos of this woman, but, well, let's go to some of the comments. I just want y'all to see, well, you know what, fuck this. But like I said, just look right here. I'm not going to give this bitch any more time, but I'm saying she just keeps popping up on my thing. And I see she's grifting, she's getting a lot more stuff, and this is what people are worried about, this stupid shit. They're worried about Israel so much. They're so busy hating on Israel, they're not looking at what's really going on. They're not looking at Muslims taking over New York, right? You need to be worried about this shit. And they need to be centered on Christianity, first and foremost.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Okay, guys. Look, that's my little fucking rant. If you agree with me, then let me know. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Should we repeal some of these amendments? Because I hate to, I don't hate to say it. I have to say it. Women voting, and obviously gays and blacks, they have done the most damage to the country with their voting rights because they don't educate themselves. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They vote with their emotions. And I know everybody's sick of it. I know everybody's sick of it. And they're mad at everybody. They got a chip on their shoulder. So that's why they hate America. That's why they hate it. That's why they vote for chaos. They vote for anything to destroy it. Just like the LGBTs. That's why they vote for anything to destroy it. They don't care if the policies hurt them. They will vote because they hate Trump. Just because they hate Trump. Because they don't like that he said grab some woman by the pussy. So stupid. So dumb. So stupid. Who cares what he did? Who cares about grabbing pussy? If Joe Biden said it, I wouldn't give a fuck. What's his policies? Okay, he's a piece of shit. Get him the fuck out of here. All right? Plain and simple. What are you going to do for the country? That's all that needs to fucking matter. And I'm so tired of these dumb fucking people who worried about, oh, Charlie Kirk's wife in the fucking little hats. Okay, until we have fucking evidence that these people are the main fucking problem, then we'll focus on them. For right now, we have bigger problems that are at our front door. Okay? And y'all are trying to tear down the man that's trying to help. And he's in the White House right now. And it's just causing more fucking problems than we need. And yes, we need to hold his feet to the fire to make the right decisions. Yes, we do. Absolutely. But all these stupid little grifting channels, y'all need to fucking boycott them, dude. Let them know how you feel and then leave them alone. And if they're not going to do anything about it, if all they're going to do is sit here and bitch and whine and just keep telling you, well, this is what's wrong, and just giving you stuff to make you mad, but not having anything about anything to resolve the issues, like Matt Walsh and all these people at the leading the mainstream media, all they do is tell you stuff to make you mad, but they're not trying to collaborate with anybody. They're not trying to organize anything. They're not trying to bring anybody together and trying to do something about it. I'm so sick of it, man. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but that's exactly how I feel. Slayer Nukes, I'm out. Love you. Peace.